everybody, and welcome back to Lioden. Today's video is going to be a fun challenge involving the Lion wardrobe and the February Aphrodisia event. This challenge was partly inspired by the Lioden anniversary contest that the game hosted several months ago for the game's anniversary. For this contest, players had to submit designs that were themed around each of the events. So for January, if you wanted to submit a wardrobe design for that, it needed to be themed around the hyena event. And then same for February, for the February flirt shop, and then for all the rest of the events. I don't think there were that many rules or really any rules for this contest. I do remember that it said you did not have to pick only decor or items just for that event. You also did not even need to include a lion in that design. And then for the winners, there were multiple winners picked. I believe they did get some gold beetles as a prize, but also their design is featured on the homepage throughout that month. I wanted to do my own similar challenge for this. I didn't actually submit a design for these. I just kind of ran out of time. I forgot about it a little bit, and me trying to pick something, it would take me forever. I know that. So I didn't submit anything for this, but I really did want to do my own challenge. And part of the reason, also the other part of the reason that I wanted to do this challenge, is that I don't use a lot of decor or items for my lions. I just kind of want most of the design to feature my lion because I put a lot of effort. I put most of my effort into coming up with the markings and then breeding them when I actually need to get a breed only base or breed only markings. So I wanted to just show a little bit of extra love for the different event decors that we have, because there are thousands of decor items on the site and then hundreds for each event. So I wanted to show some love to them, and hopefully some of you might get some inspiration when I show some of these items. And when I go through the event shops, usually I'll just look at the thumbnails, and if I don't like the thumbnail, then I don't even bother trying to preview in wardrobe. If I think, oh, I kind of like the look of the thumbnail, let's see what it looks like, I'll pull it up in wardrobe, and that's it. So some of these I never look at, and there are multiple shops for the different months. I think for February we have the flirt shop, the slap shop, then we have decor crafting and monkey business. And you can craft markings in there as well. So there's just tons of stuff to look at pretty much. So that's what we're going to be focused on with this challenge, just to have fun, see what we can come up with. So that this doesn't go too long, I am going to set myself a time limit. So I have a stopwatch down here in the corner. I think 25 minutes total will be my limit. It sounds really long, but I have a feeling this will end up going really fast when I click the start button. And then to break that down further, I'll limit it to just 10 minutes for the lion design and then 10 minutes for the background. And then I'll leave 5 minutes afterwards to change anything else once I have the two together. That way I'm not trying to switch back and forth between the lion and the background and the items all at the same time. And then of course I have the wiki pulled up for the Aphrodisia event, month of February, and that way I can go through the items because I don't know what all I have available to me, and this was the only organized way I could think of to make sure I was only pulling from the February items. So that's what we're going to do. Just have to keep to this specific month's event items and markings and bases included. So that's all the Aphrodisia items, and then just my time limit. I think that's it. If you end up liking this video, let me know. Also, if you end up liking it, let me know if you can think of maybe any other rules or limits I should stick to if this turns out too chaotic. And also, if you do like this, I will try and continue this series for each month, but I will do it. I'll try to do it in the middle of the month or towards the beginning of the month. That way, if you see any items or markings or bases or whatever that you like, then you'll have plenty of time to grind for those items and you can buy them before the month is over. So I think we're all set. I can't think of any other rules I should stick with. Let me actually get down to the flirt shop down here a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose time by scrolling through this, but there's not much else you can do. Maybe if we end up continuing this throughout each month and then we get to it next year, then next year I'll set a limit to just using new items. that won't be as many. And then I can just look at the news topic for that. So let's get started. I'll start with how about the lion first? I think we'll do that because for me, the most important part of my design is the lion. Let's do that. Okay, the base. What do we have for bases? I do know most of the bases for this month. It'd be easier if there was a little preview for all this. You know what? We're just going to kind of cheat, but not really cheat. And we're going to do the cotton candy base. This is the new one. And I really do like this base. It's so pretty. I like color bombs. I don't like the male poses, but I will do the Primal Smileless pose. I really want one of these. I love this pose here for this. Eyes. What do we want for eyes? I'm not going to focus on it too much just because you can't see the eyes in this. Dove. Dove is a new one. This is an NCL eye, which means it's not an applicator eye, which I hate because I really like this eye. We're going to do Dove for that. Okay, we have to change this mane. What do we have for manes? We have Flamingo, Ardor, Cotton Candy has a matching mane. What about Coonsite or Merlot? Oops, I want mane color. How about Merlot? Let's go to Merlot. See, we're going to lose some time by all of the scrolling we have to do. Oh my gosh, what am I looking for? Merlot. I'm panicking because we're on a time crunch here. That's not bad. That's a little too bold, a little bit too contrasty, but I don't mind it. Okay, Rough Ruby. We're at 1 minute 19 seconds. Rough Ruby. Let me try Rough Ruby. Oh, R. Here we go. Rough Ruby. I like that a little better. It blends into the bottom. Let's go to markings now. We could go with, how about rugged unders? Okay, I'm going to, yeah, that's it. That's all I want for that. I don't care about anything else. Okay, auburn rugged unders. How about, yeah, let's do auburn rugged unders. Ew, that's ugly. Never mind, I don't like that. Okay, we're not going to do, oh, how about the cherry? Cherry rugged unders. That kind of blends everything in a little bit better. It's kind of nice. Ooh, okay, thrashed. Ooh, what about the fiery thrashed unders? Fiery thrashed unders. Oh, that's kind of interesting. We'll just go with that. Ooh, I like the peach. We'll just stick with that for the moment. If it looks terrible, it looks terrible. I'm not actually I'm not going to actually use this design, so if it does look horrendous and horrific, then it is what it is. Snuggle. I don't like that. How about the inverted zebra for now? No, you can't see that. Let's go back to the quagga. Yeah, we'll stick with quagga for a minute. We can go back and change this. We've got a few minutes. I said 10, so... Ooh, Merlot. The Merlot Marquet. How about that one? Ooh, I like that. That stands out really well, and it still goes with the mane. I like this. I don't know that I like the blue hindquarters now. That's not really working for me. How about we switch to the Merlot Snuggle? Oh, I meant Flamingo Snuggle. My bad. That's a little better. It uses a lot more of the, well, it covers more of the blue is what I was thinking. How about Peach Dapple? We're kind of just throwing things at the wall to see what sticks. I don't want it to cover the marquee. Let's put this way at the top layer. Close to that. And I don't think I'm going to say that it has to have all 10 markings, even though I do that with my own lions. I'm not going to do that for this. And do I want to use the NCL markings? We'll do it for now. If you guys decide that you don't think this is a good idea because these aren't applicators, let me know and we can not do these next time. No, I don't want... That covers the marquee. Why does it do that? It's almost like it's not properly layered. Something I didn't think about is that oftentimes the new event items are not, they don't fit the art yet for the primals. 4 minutes. I don't like the base anymore. Let's go back to the base. Like I said, if it turns out totally ugly, that's fine. Let me know. You'll know what not to do, what not to combine together. So this is, I don't mind. If you want to totally roast my designs in the comments, that's perfectly acceptable. I promise I won't cry too much. Coonsite, that's kind of boring. It needs something. That's not bad, but it needs some sort of pop. I really like contrasting colors. And this might be where you might totally hate my designs too, because I really like bold pops of color and color bombs, and not everybody does, but I do. Should we do, see, you can't really see the face with this one. Let's do an ebony rugged rump. Well, that's not bad. This is actually where having other event markings and items would come in handy though, because I wouldn't mind a darker, like, whoops, like an ebony marking. Or the Elysian markings would look really good with that. I don't mind this. This is a little too samey. It's just kind of dark pink on top of light pink. I want to do the rugged. Okay, you know what? I don't like the fiery here. Yeah, I don't like the fiery. Get rid of that. That looks better. What does the peach look like? Peach thrashed. You can't really... Ew, I don't like that. It's like... I'm going to say it. This looks like yellow snow on his face. Okay, white thrashed unders. I kind of like that. Let's go with that. Again, it's a bit samey, but that's okay. Do you want to do another flamingo? I don't think so. What is the flamingo undersides? Did I do flamingo undersides? Flamingo undersides. Oh, that I like. It gave him like red points. That I like. Again, this is a bit more, this for me, for my tastes, is monochromatic, but I don't mind. That works. Do we have any other main markings? These are the NCL markings. I love these new pelt heavy markings. These are beautiful. I was only able to afford 2 of those when they were sold during the, what was it, the New Year's, I think. Cherry Snuggle, Merlot Snuggle. We already have a Snuggle on there, so all that would do is just layer the colors, which sometimes looks really good. And again, I'm slightly wasting time just scrolling. Red Upendazi. Oh, I like what that did to the face. You can't really see it much. I don't know if I want all this red. What does that look like? I'm not even going to bother playing with the opacities too much because that would just add so many. You could get really crazy and take... This is why this takes me hours, sometimes weeks, when it comes to designing a king, because you can get a totally different look when you just change the layering around, change the markings around, and then just change the opacity. I just love these pelt heavy markings. I want them in all of the colors. Ooh, Tangor glaze. I don't know. Do I need anything on the face? I think we're going to leave that. I kind of like that. This is a bit boring. You know what we're going to do? I need another thrashed. I wonder if that will show up. You know what? We're going to move the Merlot Margay to the top. We're going to add a thrashed... Or no, I have ebony rugged rump. I want it to match the rump marking. So I would want ebony rugged chest. Oh, there is no chest. What? They don't have a chest yet? Thrash chest. Oh, I don't like that. It looks like it covers. Yeah, I don't like that. We're going to leave that off. I'm going to make the most of the less than 2 minutes I have left. I kind of like him as he is. If you wanted a more simple design, then that's something you could go with. I like the new flamingo markings. I like them a lot. These are in the Flirt Shop, Tier 3. Ardor has been around forever. Thrashed unders, thrashed face, thrashed chest. What about Auburn thrashed chest? Auburn thrashed chest. No. I like the color, but I don't like what it's doing with the Merlot Margay. Let me see if I can put it under the Red Upendazi. Well, I definitely want it above this, so Auburn thrashed. Whoops. Uh-oh. We've got less than a minute. What I should have done was this. I should have just used the arrow. I don't know why I didn't think about that. 30 seconds. That's not bad. You can kind of see it, but I want to see it a little bit more. Do I like that? I don't know if I actually like that. See, I also like a marking as a focal point. Like the Merlot Margay for me is the focal point. I think we're just going to get rid of the chest. I think we'll just leave that as it is. Okay. All right, so we're almost time's up and there's 10 minutes there. Okay, so now we need to move on to decor. Oh gosh, this one's going to be a bit more difficult because then we have the flirt shop and the slap shop. What I should have done was gone through these to familiarize myself more. And the problem is that you have other like items scattered throughout. Like not all of this is decor. Let's start with the background. I love more romantic beach. I don't know if that would be cheating for me because that's my favorite one. So maybe I should choose something different. How about romantic dunes? That one looks pretty. Romantic dunes. Oh, romantic dunes. I wish I could just input it. I wish I could type it in. Ooh, I like that. Does he blend in too much or maybe that kind of works? Let me check with Charming Knight real quick because I do like that one as well. But I use this one all the time too. You know what? Let's go with the romantic dunes. I like that one. That one's pretty. Romantic dunes. Okay, we're going to go with that. Are there any in the slap shop? Ooh, what is this? Scenic decor that includes a visual effect of getting angry. So that's not a background, right? I am pissed. Okay. Oh, that's nice. So if you like subtlety, that would be your decor item. I wonder if I should try forcing myself out of my comfort zone a little bit more. See, and I don't usually like adding the other animals unless they're small. Usually adding the lions, I get confused. When I look at other players who have the lions, for some reason, when I just first look at it, I get a bit confused on which is your lion. It's kind of obvious, but I mean, you know what I mean. I do like this one. I wish you could put it behind. I don't want it in front of my lion, so I'm not going to put you in there. But I do like the design of that. It's quite nice. I know I don't like most of the slap shop items. They're just a little too rugged for me. Okay, that's cute. The expressions, I like that. It probably won't fit the primal though, so I might have to avoid primals in the future. Eternal Solitude. Is that a background? I think that's a background. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like these either. The leather stuff, it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It's a little too humans are involved, if that makes sense. Oh, come on. There's got to be more. Maybe I should look at Monkey Business. Where's Monkey Business? Doesn't? Oh, Monkey Business has crafting. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Hematite Cave. See, the problem is that I don't know which are backgrounds and which are just decor items. Oh boy, I've wasted 2 minutes just looking around. Is this a background? Let's see. Kunzite. Apparently it is. Well, darn it. Ruby veins. I guess that's also a background. Ruby. Ugh. Oh boy. Kunzite cave entrance. Okay, that one doesn't have the little, what? That one's also a background. I'm trying to look for the little markings on the corners, but for some of them they just blend in. Oh, they do all have that. Never mind me. How about jewelry, veiled crown, amethyst? I don't like that. How about the garnet one? I don't really... Ooh. That's not bad, I suppose. Maybe I'll change his pose at the end. That might help. How about the purple sarong? No, that covers up his whole... See, I don't like when decor covers up my lion. That's just not my aesthetic. Ooh, I like this one, though. The rhodonite sarong. That one's nice. How about the circlet? Rhodonite circlet. Oh, see, this is when the decor doesn't fit the primal art because it's supposed to go under the eyes and it's way up above his head. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. But I really like the smileless. Oh, so in that case, the veiled crown isn't... Yeah, because the crown is supposed to go over the eyes. Actually, in this case, I like where it goes over the primal because I don't want it to hide my lion's eyes. Okay, what do we have here? Almost out of time. That's what we have. Giant amethyst geodes. Is that also a background? I have no idea. Yeah, it's a background. Well, I need some decor here. I thought there was more decor than that for this month, but maybe not. I am in love. You know what? I didn't do that one. I am in love. Combined with I am pissed. And you have them layered a bit there because you have the little lightning bolts from the pissed, but I think I like the color. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I am pissed. I meant to get rid of the I am love. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I am pissed. Now I really am getting pissed. Stop deleting that. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, get rid of that. It's not... What's going on here? Well, this just isn't fair. It won't exit out. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me. I knew I was clicking on it properly. I actually kind of like how they layered. Maybe I should put that back. Tint of love. I wish it just had the little petals and not the tint. I think the tint is a little too much. Oh, see, for some reason this is canceling out. Darn it. I don't remember what that was. Circlet. It was a veiled circlet garnet? Rhodonite. No. Oh, shoot. What was that? Okay, that's just not fair. So for some reason, whenever I was clicking to delete the one item, it would delete something else. That's just so not fair. Here we go. Garnet veins. Oh gosh, where was it? Also, I just learned something while I was clicking around a second ago. I'll have to show you a minute. Okay, here we go. Veiled crown, that's what it was. Veiled crown, garnet. Yeah. In the wiki, yeah, you can click on it. Isn't that cool? I like that. I didn't know you could do that until just now. Totally, I've been playing the game for years. That doesn't really help. It still doesn't actually say, oh, preview. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. I've been playing since 2017. I live by the wiki. I die by the wiki, and I'm only just now learning. I was today years old when I learned you could click on these thumbnails. Not only that, but you could click to preview them in the wiki. How cool is that? Also, if I clicked on that, I would totally know that that's a background. Wow. Okay, raise your hand if you just did not know that, like I did not know that. Okay, back to the flirt shot. I think we're going to have a mostly naked lion here. You know what? Let's add some birds. Although we're in the desert. Are there any desert creatures I could use? You know what? It's a fantasy-based game. We're just going to add whatever we want. Oh, how about the... Will this even... King's... Mantle flower garland. How will that look? Nope, it doesn't work on the primal. That's a problem. That's kind of a shame because I really do like how this looks though. I don't really want to change the pose. We have 2 minutes left. Sweetheart vine. Ooh, I don't like how it looks like it's going through his cheek. We might have to change it, but then I'll have to get rid of this crown thing because it's going to cover his eyes, and I don't really want it to cover his eyes. Cat's whiskers. Ooh, let's... What does that look like on the primal? Cat's whiskers. Not really good. Yeah, this is... Ooh, I like that. Heart leaf sugar bush. Shoot. There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do... Oh, that's kind of neat. It sort of looks like he's grabbing it in his mouth. Does that... Is that... Yeah. I think I might cheat real quick and change the pose before it's time. How about the turtle dove? Whoops. Turtle dove. Which one is that? The... I can't pronounce that. Okay, it just adds a little bird there, but I like it. That's nice. Oh, what about the pigeon? The African olive pigeon. Does it sit on the lion? Oh, I like that. That's cute. Ooh, actually, I also like the European turtle dove. I just don't really want these lovebirds in the middle of the desert. It just feels a bit off to me. So I don't really want to put them in there. A rock dove. That one looks really pretty. Prancing cubs. I wonder how that will look with the primal. This might be the last one that I have time for. Prancing cubs gray. Oh, that's adorable. Flirting lioness. Oop, okay. We're just gonna finish this one real quick. See, it totally covers my lion. Okay, so 5 minutes left. Let's change the pose up. I'm gonna say the female poses. Let's see what that... See, I don't want it to cover the face. It just ruins it for me. I like the eyes. That one's not bad. What about the evil pose? I don't know if it would make sense for the evil pose to have a bird sitting on its rump. Seems a bit off. A dwarf would be really adorable. I kind of like how the bird is closer to its neck, I think. But then it's also kind of hidden by this garland of flowers. So maybe no dwarf. A leopon. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm still trying to get one. I'm still breeding. Oh, but then the decors don't all fit the leopons yet. But look how beautiful the markings are. Could I just have a naked lion for the first one? Because that's really pretty. This is what I want my leopon to look like if I had one. This one's really pretty. Okay, no, I do want to play with the decor items a bit more. That one's nice. What about the good pose? I always get the good and the kind poses confused. Okay, I think I like the kind better for this one. Oh, what about jolly? I never use the jolly pose because then it covers up all the markings. That one's actually kind of cute. It covers up the markings, like I just said. I kind of like this because it's like a sleep mask. She's sleeping. No, I'm not. I'm not feeling it. It just covers up those markings. I think we'll go with that. Let me see if there's anything else I can add. We can add the cat's whiskers now that the... Oops, I'm sorry, I forgot that was still up. Cat's whiskers. Okay, this is nice. That's not bad. I don't know if it kind of clashes. I wish they were pink so it would go with the garland, the flowers around its neck. The sugar bush garland. What does the elephant ear plant look like? Elephant ear plant. No, it covers up the background. I don't like that. I think I might just leave it there. A preening flamingo. I don't know that it would make sense for a flamingo to be out in the middle of the desert, but no, because it just kind of blends into my line anyway. It's just pink on pink, and that doesn't really... Oh, there are all these. Ooh, what does the blushing bride fascinators look like? Blushing bride fascinators. Oh, that's nice. Let me get rid of the jewel crown. I don't want to click the X button and have it delete everything again. Okay, that I kind of like. That's pretty. 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. Lovebird headwear? I don't think so. Delicate lavender crown. I wonder if it would go right in between the two flowers that I just put in there. No, I wish it did. I wish there was something that would go right in the center of the forehead right there. Is there anything like that? What about this Cupid's dart fascinator? Or we could try the African violet crown. Kind of, but not really. It's, oh, you know what? Let me, what did I just put on here? We need to change the layering. Oh, that's not bad. Let's also put the tint to the bottom. There we go. That's a little better, I think. Actually, let me do the delicate crown again because I want something a little more delicate than the... Oh, that's better. That's... Yeah, it's more delicate than the violet crown. Or let me try this one real quick. Cupid's Dart Fascinator. I was going to try that one and I didn't. Cupid's Dart Fast. No, that covers the whole face. Okay, let's stick with the delicate violet lavender crown. It's the delicate lavender crown. That's what I put on there. Flirty submale. I wonder how big that is. I've got just about 30 seconds left. 30 submale. I told you this would go really fast once I started. Let's it's not bad. It's kind of covering up the lion. And I don't like the color. I wish it was a different color. What does the golden one look like? Whoops. That's the one I just picked. I picked maroon. This one's maroon. This one doesn't really look maroon to me. Golden. No, I don't like that one either. All right. I think that's it. Is that a background? Preview. I still can't believe I did not know. I did not know that was a feature that you could click on these. And that's it. 25 minutes. I mean, 25 and 6 seconds. It's close enough. So this is what I came up with. It's probably simple. Also, I actually don't like that this bird here, which I think is the Adamawa turtle. No. Which one's which? One of the birds. I don't like that one of the birds, the flying bird, is covering up the camels in the background. But I don't want to delete it because then I'd have to put it back to find out which one it is. I'm not sure which bird it is. So if you're curious about what I applied, the base is kunzite, not that you can really tell. The pose is the female pose, kind pose. Main color doesn't matter. The eyes, dove eyes. I really like these eyes, but again, it's a shame that they're NCL, basically breed-only eyes. You can't apply these, but Cosmic is my favorite anyway, so I don't know that I would give that up. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about trying out the different piebald options. You could spend an hour going through those alone. We're going to move on to markings with slot number 1, Red Upindazi. Slot 2, Cherry Rugged Unders. Slot 3, White Thrashed Unders. On 4 is Peach Dapple. On 5, we have Flamingo Snuggle. Nothing on marking 6. Marking 7 is Ebony Rugged Rump. Marking 8 is Flamingo Undersides. Again, nothing on slot 9, but for 10 we have Merlot Margay, and then all of these are at 100% opacity. Moving on to decorations, we have to start with the background actually. For the background we have Romantic Dunes. And then moving on to decorations. Decoration slot 1 is I Am Pissed. Nothing on 2. On 3 we have Adamawa Turtle Dove. 4 is Blushing Bride Fascinators. 4 is Blushing Bride Fascinators. Number 5 is Delicate Lavender Crown. Decoration 6 is the African Olive Pigeon. 7, the Heartleaf Sugarbush Garland. And for 8, we have Cat's Whiskers. That's it. That is what I came up with in 25 minutes and 6 seconds, give or take a little bit. I kind of wonder if maybe for an added rule, maybe I should have to fill up all 10 slots for each. I did pretty well though, honestly. I did 8 for markings and 7 decorations. I mean, that's not too bad, but I suppose if we wanted to get a bit more chaotic or even just to push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit more with what I want my lines to look like, I could actually fill up all the slots. So that is a rule we could do. I could also just choose to try and put on items that I wouldn't normally use, but I think I do want to keep this as a design that I could possibly use if I ever wanted to use it. But again, if I wanted to showcase more of the items, I probably should use stuff that I don't use. So if you do have any suggestions for future rules, go ahead and let me know what you think. If there are any other limits I should stick to, or if I should actually use up all 10 markings, all 10 decor items. If I should choose items or markings that I wouldn't normally use, or just stick to my own preferences. You know, if you have any ideas or anything, go ahead and let me know. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. I did have a lot of fun going through this. Again, that 25 minutes, I knew it would go fast, but it did go a little bit faster than what I expected, and I had a lot of fun choosing all these different items and everything, and it really did make me go through and look at some of the items a little bit more closely than I normally do. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.